Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? Jermaine Man Cop here. We are back with another awesome stream. It's Wednesday, so it looks like we might get some progression rating in. So pitter, patter, let's get at her, shall we? Let's get started. We'll bring up the stream. Let's bring up the chat. Let's bring up the game. Alright. While we're at it, let's do the honors of the language warning. This is your language warning, boys and girls. I cannot control what people say and do in a raid chat, guild discord, so there might be some language. Let's drop into the guild's raid discord. Hey Theo, honor to have you here, buddy.
Buy them off the auctions because they're like dirt cheap.
I'm poor, Sarah.
And like invest in the mission table and get rich AFK.
They're dirt cheap though, Morgan.
Sarah, I'm poor.
Sarah, you have like 15 million gold. It's dirt
Yeah,
cheap.
Sarah
for you.
has all my
Last
gold.
expansion, you'd be like, yeah, I can't afford
Oh my God.
repairs. Now you're like,
You know
bitch,
why
get
she
an
has
enchant.
so much gold?
Yeah,
Don't
because you
even-
didn't,
don't
you
even.
couldn't be asked to fucking do it yourself.
I don't know if he even knows this guy though. I'm not even. Maybe I shouldn't even bring it up.
Everyone knows Tina's Chaz. We
Do you
didn't
remember that guy?
them.
Chazelle, the mage. Chris, everybody went by his
Yeah.
full name, Chris. He was like an auction house tycoon, and he was decided that he needed to just completely cut ties with the game, so he's just giving his account away basically. And he messaged me one day out of the blue at like 8 a.m. He's like, "Do you want it?" And I'm like, "Dude, I don't want it," basically. But I didn't even realize what I was saying no to. I just knew it was going to be a pain in the ass to get all the money off it. And he gave it to Sarah instead, and it was like fucking millions and millions and millions of gold worth of shit. It's ridiculous.
To be fair, I put a lot of it back into the guild bank.
Well,
You're so notoriously broke in BFA. It's quite the paradigm shift.
I remember there was a time that we were rolling for millions of gold, me, Murph, and Juggalo, and I'm sitting here like scraping the bottom of the barrel. Honestly, first time ever bought a WoW token to buy gold so I could just play other games instead of and still have materials for this game.
Speaking of WoW token, they are up to 150,000.
Grant, how many? You have 360s.
Oh.
You can upkeep all your personal costs by just doing the mission table.
The problem is the app doesn't have a way to fucking actually know if you're gonna pass the missions, and I can't get on my laptop all the time.
a lot of the gold missions, and like you can, at least the straight gold ones, as long as you like keep your levels at the right level, you can over level the gold missions to a point where you almost can't fail them.
I mean, I could do it. I honestly don't think about it enough, I guess.
You can make a lot of money with this shit for sure.
Like my 6 characters literally make me 20k a day, like if not more. And all I do is log on, and that maybe twice a day.
I also have 4 60s.
Okay, 15k, 14k. It's enough to pay for
Really
raid every
hoping-
week in a day.
Blink would have said, yeah, I meant pulling in my driveway.
Yeah.
Ash, come over here and attack this reptile.
Reptile.
I was gonna say,
Or
damn, I still have my weak core on for a macro for interrupting, but never mind, we're doing that.
Grading. I'm seeing. I'll be there in a moment.
You're grading?
Mm-hmm.
Just give them all a fail and hurry up.
Well, half of them, or not 3 of them, half of them did fail. Yeah.
Why don't you just draw World of Warcraft characters on it?
You don't use a grading curve, you're mean.
Oh, fuck that.
No wonder no one likes you.
Feature.
It's just
Yeah, seriously.
It's just a homework.
Is this organic chemistry here? You can fucking fail 56% of the class and that's still fine?
Nothing of it, darling. As long as the wine flows,
Never forget.
my attention.
Brandish fails 80% of his class.
Frivolities. I prefer my gatherings on the battlefield.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with this society.
If you
Huh?
behave, perhaps
People
I
failing
will
like their
choose
entire
you
fucking
over
class.
the wait staff.
The entire class is failing, it's a problem with the teacher.
It's a homework assignment. They didn't do the homework assignment.
It's in the class.
They didn't do the assignment. That's
not
your
a grid.
fault, Ash. You're supposed to go make them do it.
The problem with teachers, they don't do the work.
Oh, I'm saying it's failing the class. Like, it's one thing to fail an assignment, but
Thank you, sir.
class.
It's not,
What if the entire class is just filled with a bunch of idiots? That's not the teacher.
You know whose fault it really is? The parents.
right. It's definitely somebody's fault.
It's more than the
It's definitely not the person's fault who's failing, because that's what society's taught us nowadays. It's never the person's fault who actually does the thing.
No, this isn't Dangerous Minds. The entire class isn't a bunch of fucking retards. If everybody is failing it.
You haven't been to many schools, have you? There's a bunch of classes full of idiots.
Do you go to many schools, Chicks?
Yeah, I was in like 5 or 6 schools.
Sarah, have you interacted with anybody under the age of 25?
Oh, God.
Never. Basically.
Deals of size and Lao Tzu every day.
Yeah, Lao Tzu's like 6.
That doesn't count. He's not in school yet.
You tell them to just get good, Brandish? You gotta insult them in their language.
Yeah, dude, you fuck their moms to establish dominance. That's what you do.
Who laughed in your background?
It's not
Was it a
laughter,
dog?
it's a dog.
Your dog can
Your
laugh?
dog sounds like a bird.
I love my guild.
I like
Not
it.
being hot, Brandish. You just gotta fucking take.
It's not about being hot, it's about establishing dominance. You become their pseudo stepdad and then you make them do shit.
Ah, it's like
Or
the American
when they
History
complain if their
X.
grades are high, be like, well, you know, I fucked your mom, so.
And be like, I'm gonna keep fucking your mom until you get a
Jesus
fucking good grade in
Christ.
this class.
And there's an assassin over
How's the stream going there, Kyle?
Just wonderful.
I'm assassinating Cop Stream right now.
It's
Ah,
true.
he does it himself.
That's a guild moniker, I think. At this point.
This is why cops viewers tune in, is to hear our
I mean, I
philosophical.
know the hot button YouTube things that I could definitely get cop removed. So.
Yeah, let's not.
Let me
Yeah,
just
let's not
volunteer
get him
cop and
removed.
say, no!
No.
I don't know if it applies to streaming or if it's just like if you do like paid advertising shit.
Not find out, eh?
Alright, great.
The stream seems to think that Brandon will indeed be doing their moms, by the way.
Oh, they're correct.
Don't I have any raid frames?
For like every other raider in the group.
No, I just for whatever reason randomly I just will load in and not have raid frames until I reload. It's like the weirdest thing.
And you want to stick on monk for this? Is that right?
Yeah, honestly, like Rick has the proper legendary for this, and I do not on my shaman because I do not have enough soul ash. So, and just more survivability and burst and stuff in the end
Okay,
phase
great.
when it matters. So, I don't. It's not like I need anything on the shaman on this boss anyway. So it's not like I'd rather be on a class that I feel like
Got
I
it.
could contribute more.
That's good. Good approach for sure. All right, so again, waiting on Blinks and everybody else to get here, but while we wait, we'll get things set up. We have the kill in front of us here tonight, guys. All right, that is our singular focus. There's no reason we should not kill this fight tonight. So when you enter the raid, please make sure you're prepared to do so. If anybody still has any questions about the end of the fight, please, now would be the time. I feel like there's still a lot of things happening there. I was watching the VOD again last night that are just a bit ill-prepared, and I would say that it's because of panic and bad reactions. So if anybody's confused about any things that happened last night, one thing definitely will not be happening tonight. We're not going to be dragging the boss 150 yards away at any point during the encounter. But past that, we pretty much
So if the
executed.
kill is in front of us, and if either we
It
run or
doesn't
we
matter. You're
don't-
dragging it so far
Okay.
away, nobody's able to attack it. What you want to do if you want to move the boss is you want to just stagger it in small chunks, like 1 or 2 blocks at a time, and then the ad kind of gets stuck and it won't be able to attack the boss. That would be the goal.
Yeah.
I was more so talking about like an oh shit moment. The boss is at 0.5, and if I don't run, we wipe. So I mean, like that wouldn't really come into play there. It would just be like a kind of thing.
Okay.
If, like,
If for some reason we're at sub 1%, then I give you full reign to move the boss wherever you want. But
oh, I mean, I'm going to move him regardless if I feel like it's necessary. I was just trying to feel like the logistics behind it.
yeah, we just don't want the boss's uptime to be any lower than it already is when we have so many people dead.
One thing I was curious about, because I didn't get to watch last night's VOD, was how you were doing the dance in that third phase.
Poorly.
We're not.
Very poorly.
So, Cop, you've been in this guild long enough. You do the flying V.
Oh,
What is the
okay.
dance? I don't understand.
They made
The-
a Mighty
the-
Ducks movie. I hear it's shit.
You mean you're talking about Dark Recital?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nothing's changed from how we're doing that. Just run around, try not to die.
Try to get as
If you're in
close to your
melee.
partner as possible, and
Yeah,
not
try
die.
to find your partner, but if you're in melee, you leave melee. That's all you have to do.
Okay.
Just don't drag it all around the boss. That was the problem. We actually had a couple deaths to that last night. Again, looking at this, couple deaths to that last night. That, I mean, I don't know how realistic it is to say that could have contributed to a kill, but certainly having other people die to somebody else's Dark Recital is certainly not what we want on both
Yeah.
parties' involvement there. So
I was
make
just
sure you're-
curious, because I heard, oh, the melee should stack on this side, but never on that side, and I couldn't really watch because I was streaming, so I wanted to make sure I didn't do something stupid that everybody else had already learned not to do.
yeah, nothing to figure out, Rick. That's what I was saying. Hopefully everybody's now seen it entirely and you guys seen other people kill it, because it just doesn't look like it. We don't look like it at times. So we got to figure out why that is. I'm not exactly sure. I think maybe the healing comp is still something to consider, but past that, it's just these mechanics happen and nobody ever is in any danger. So if that's perhaps a strategy error, I don't know, but certainly I think it's going to start with the individual. So just got to be aware of the mechanics happening. Obviously, the more pulls we get into that burn half of that fight, the better. You'll know exactly what's happening beforehand. One thing I definitely want to think about tonight here, we want to quickly stack up. So as soon as that phase starts, every single person is going to stack, okay? And what we want to do is get a link down immediately, and we'll just jump a few times, like twice maybe, and that's it, and then quickly disperse, okay?
Yeah,
And
this
that-
is the first jump come on the second half of Frida, right?
Yep, as soon as the boss drops, throw that link down. The second the mechanic starts, a few jumps, and then that's it. It's two jumps max, and get out, okay? And it's going to be on top of that first soul spikes there. So we do not want to do so much jumping that people are going to die, but we just have 1 or 2 people jump a little bit, get that out of the way, and then that is it. And actually, we are not jumping in phase 1 either, okay? The first time we go into the phase, we should be jumping, and the second time we should be pushing out before the jump is over. So we don't actually have to jump there either. So we are actually, between the whole time we fight Frida, we are only ever jumping that first time in the second half of the fight. That's it. Then the next time it happens in that half of the portion of the encounter, it's not jumped. Those people either suicide, well, there's no way to survive it, so basically you suicide, or you whatever, onk or something if you're one of the people who can get rezzed. And that's it. We just keep pushing through it. And that should be the only... like that's a big DPS loss, obviously, to deal with that mechanic. It's a big healer, problem. So a bunch of things that it complicates, and we're just going to take that out of the fight. So all you now have to do is survive Dark Recital, and that is a lot of our deaths last night. So once we get that down, you'll be in good shape.
Biggest thing I will say, Cap, is just go into Frida with your defensives and cycle them as needed, because it's very useful as a monk.
Okay.
Yeah, since you're doing all of this that we did last night for the first time, approach it like we last approached it last night there. Just go into the beginning of Frida with your defensive CDs and save. Make sure you have everything there and use it all when you need. In that phase, and then once you're confident that you don't need all of them, start weaning some away and saving them for the second half of the fight. That's basically what we did last night, and we were 5% off a kill effectively. So the big thing is just having a way to not die.
You can use both in both phases. They're pretty short, Karma and Diffuse. So what I've been doing is Karmaing the spikes, the little 4 puddles that you get. So you literally take no damage ever from spikes, even if you're in them slightly. And then saving Diffuse for if I get a Drain Essence and popping Diffuse during that. And then if you really get in a sticky situation somewhere, you can use Fortifying Brew. That's the only one that's you're not going to get 2 uses out of in the final phase. So
Gotcha.
No,
So do I need to move at all then with the if I'm using Touch of Karma with those spikes?
yes, you still need to move, but
Yeah,
Okay.
that pedal does a lot of damage. You don't want to be standing that. KMS, if we can drop a stone, please.
it seems melee gets kind of gummed up, so it's nice to just have as like
Gotcha.
a little buffer to, and you're gonna take some damage from them just dropping the initial.
Gotcha.
ticks of them.
Yeah, it's true. If you go into the Dark Recital at 100% health, even if you did it completely wrong, you'd still probably be alive afterwards. So that's a good point. If you were able to reduce all the other damage on the fight, that would be a more efficient way to survive. Plenty of ways. Just needed 1 or 2 less deaths on each of the problem points last night, and this is a very, we're getting this tonight for sure.
Don't forget to augment rune if you have them.
Good joke you just did there, see, I laughed.
I buy them now.
Drop cauldrons and feasts, and we get started. Again, the pushes are important as hell. Make sure we're making them at the right time, so please pay attention, especially these first 3 pulls. Do not want to wipe to that, okay?
Yeah, is there a DPS that doesn't have augmented runes? I'm not talking shit. I'll just give you 20.
15 of them.
Nah, somebody say something real quick.
Being serious, like 15
Most players
people
don't have
don't
blended.
augment rune.
So somebody,
who-
a DPS, say something. Who?
Any of them.
Okay, here you
Okay.
go, Slandra.
Who does Brandon? Do you need a Vantage rune from last night? So you never got one, right? If anything, I don't know if, like how realistic it is, but you could probably just save that fucking augment rune until we get to the end. Because if we die early, it's a
You
huge
realistically
waste.
can. You can click it, and at any
Yeah.
point.
Okay. Anyway, here's a ready check, guys. And again, our goals are to kill the boss tonight. So please make sure we're getting good pulls every
Yeah,
pull.
that-
Right, that's all we need.
Cookies? Thank you.
Yeah, stones when you get them. Great. If we get a good pull into the final phase, at least like 3 out of every 4 pulls, it will die very easily tonight.
Exactly 1400 agility. My OCD is loving it right now.
1400. That's low.
At 1520.
What are you talking about? No, it's not.
Oh shit. Feel retarded. Does anybody have a versatility gem by chance?
23
There's
item
one in the
level. I don't
bank.
think it's that low.
Forgot I got a fucking gem on this character.
Even looks and count.
Should be some
Scales
in the
differently
bank.
than Navi.
Yeah, I got one out of there. I forgot I got one when I last played this character. Didn't notice last night.
Tons in the back. Yeah.
Did I miss flasks?
Yeah, open trade.
I got one
gotcha.
for you, Vic. If I can find you.
Dig deep tonight, guys.
This is a really big moment for this guild. I know it's been a hard road to get here. Okay, guys, so let's make sure it's a easy road to walk out. We don't want to have any stupid stuff stopping us from getting this kill tonight. Just stay focused, and we will do it. Here's a raid check. We played excellent last night. Some of our best play all season, honestly. So if we can echo that tonight, be on point for all these mechanics as they come, it will be very, very straightforward. Step 1 is always no Death to Dark recital. Okay. All right, here we go.
You were not on the guest list!
Okay, it's jumps. And hammer one more. We got Attendant. And it's recital next, guys.
Everyone, find
Here it is.
your partners or die. Beware.
Somebody's on the wrong side.
Your star is you're running.
Yellow,
way
whoever
too
that is,
fast.
please don't do that. Yep, please don't ever do that again.
Beware.
Okay, I have Attendant spawning in 3 seconds, which obviously we're going to be fine on. That means we're actually very slow. Need to push here, guys. Let's go.
Why are we so far behind?
I don't know.
Beware.
Okay, made it.
For the dance macabre.
Alright. Can happen tonight. Sachet left.
It definitely wasn't happening last night.
Boogie down.
They're just killing me, Rusty.
Forward. Prance forward.
You definitely weren't getting this one.
Boogie down.
I don't know how much it matters, but I guess I whoopsied and
Shimmy right.
hit my pre-pot, but it did not actually go off. So
You're gonna press
Okay,
that
let's get
harder.
up there.
Stop this
Make sure you're ready for this
nonsense.
Attendant. It's right in the middle of the
You
room.
have disgraced this gathering long enough. Everyone, find your partner.
Okay, I'll jump a few. That's it. And we already have Dark Recital out. Okay, we're jumping.
Beware.
No cooldown on that charge?
That's it.
I mean, on
Swipe it
that,
up. Swipe it up.
It's really weird.
What happened?
Charge went through here, but I don't know why.
yeah, because there's no cooldowns went down. They like threw me off. I just usually I move on timings. Do we not cool down that jump?
No.
Yeah, I thought we cooled down every jump.
Nope. We use cooldowns, but not visually noticeable
Yeah,
cooldowns every
Vic,
jump.
you either. Okay, let's wipe it up.
Beware.
I guess I just missed, like when I saw the boss, I was like, I thought he was facing away. That's why I was confused. Dashed him.
As the time is coming out of that phase, everything was a little fucked.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
gonna have my interrupt.
a little fast because we were slow.
Don't release.
Stick with me.
It's fine to release her. Run back and repair every pull. Okay, eat up. Make sure we're getting consistent damage, guys, okay? That's a real, like, not a good first pull, honestly. That's gonna really haunt us in the future if we're having this battle every time we do this fight. We need to make all these splits comfortably. Last night we were actually so far ahead on some of them that we were waiting, even with 5 healers. So please make sure. I mean, we've traded Sign for Brandon, who's also in great position. So please make sure you're just paying attention and doing the same thing every pull.
That swap I think gonna do 3% damage. That's something. There's something more happening.
Yeah, definitely.
Cop's doing very comparable damage to me on the pull, so it's definitely not.
That's
the
the problem.
Cop's
Make sure you're
fault
picking
either.
it up, Morgan. Here we go.
Everybody's potting. We're potting on pull.
If I actually potted, maybe.
Morgan's throwing.
You were not on the guest list!
Beware.
Everyone, find
Your recital now?
or die!
Beware.
Yeah, that's a lot more like it. Boss is very low right now. We're gonna have to stop. We have a long time before this ad spawns. Might be alright though. Just make sure. Just stop now, yeah. We have a super long time.
Oh wait, like full step. Please stop.
Cool, that should be good. Yep.
It's right
by the Warlock portal.
Right side.
Make sure you
Shimmy
cheat.
right.
Make sure you cheat and get there. Don't run to the boss.
Shimmy right!
Prance forward.
Prance forward!
Oh shit.
Sashay left.
Boogie down!
Ah.
Right in front of you, OMC. Just so you know.
Yeah, we did a really good job with that ad last night in the late half of the raid, so please make sure we're doing that again tonight.
Boogie down!
Just be there, killing that thing maximum uptime on this ad.
Stop this nonsense! You have disgraced this gathering long enough!
Okay, now we're stacked up.
Beware.
Not when you AMZ.
Everyone, find your partners! Or die!
Somebody get 2. Thanks.
Let's finish the jumping.
Beware.
Okay, there's an attendant, guys. Let's make sure you're on it.
Beware.
Okay, make sure you're stacked for recital.
Everyone,
Here it is.
your partners! Or die!
And we're moving to blue.
Beware.
No jumping, guys. Get to blue. And as soon as the boss dies, we can jump.
What kind
Okay, Osh jump. Everybody jump. Let's go.
was that?
Rick jump. Rick. Okay, 1 tank mechanic, guys, and then it's a big recital. Make sure you're ready for this one. Here it comes. Coming up soon.
Everyone,
Here it is.
your partners! Or
Beware.
And we have an attendant. It's over there.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, we're going to be moving.
until you bleed!
Beware.
Okay, we're stacked up. Make sure you're not getting cleaved by boss.
Beware.
We don't have his AMZ. Hopefully that's not a problem. Jumping. I got boss.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, and attendant, guys, make sure you're not getting disoriented by this attendant's location because the recital's right after it.
Beware.
Here comes recital coming up. Here it is.
Beware.
Come on, guys. You gotta live through these mechanics.
Beware.
Okay, so we're just moving forward.
Beware.
Let's finish boss. Let's go.
Beware.
Take your positions. It is time for the dance. Macabre.
Broken buffs, please.
Sachet left.
Sachet left.
Prance forward.
Prance forward.
Shimmy right.
Boogie down.
Fuck!
Boogie down.
Nah.
Shimmy right.
Okay, this is 5. Get up there. I'll res him.
Prance forward.
Can't have any more deaths, guys. Okay.
Your steps were simply delicious.
Remember, save CDs.
Pity you have to die.
Yep.
Beware.
Ah.
Beware.
Okay, we need to stack up and jump quickly.
Beware.
Attendant spawning.
I got boss. No, one more. Vic, nice man.
They're right.
Beware.
Vic still. Okay, I got boss. Okay, so it's just a nice little recitals next, guys, and then we're moving for the big set of mechanics coming up.
Beware.
Everyone.
Here's the recital.
Beware.
Okay, so we have to push, like we're way behind here. Let's go. Kill this boss.
Beware.
Boss should be at 15 right now.
Until you bleed.
Moving to somewhere. Actually, we barely have to
Wall.
move. Attendant, guys. Big fucking attendant. Be back there attacking it right now, please.
Beware. Beware.
Spread out.
Beware.
Wall save 4 stack.
Got it.
You jumping?
Beware.
Nope. Boss has to be dead. Let's go. Yeah, start jumping now.
Beware.
We're gonna have really bad. This is really bad.
Fletch and
Left.
2.
I am the life of the body.
Already down a healer. Don't have any way to get him up. So be ready.
Beware.
Okay, we have this attendant. Make sure you're back here. Perfect. Spikes now, guys. Just move towards blue. And we're not jumping here. Nobody is jumping.
I have both my cooldowns.
Survive. We don't need it. It expires before the mechanic, before the phase, whatever.
That's not how that works.
It is.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Well, I mean, it doesn't go away, but we don't need to do it right now, is my point. If we actually had the damage we're supposed to have. Yeah, wrap it up.
Attendant.
We can take it into the transition phase, and then we're
Yep.
trying to heal in the transition
Correct.
phase. So.
That's how we want to do it, yep.
I thought we tried that once, and people were out of range of healers because we have to go to our positions and we died. We had at
No.
least a few.
We maybe did try it once, but it's definitely the way to do it regardless of what we'll be doing.
Realistically, if you like stop, like get 52%, group up, drop Link, and fucking jump, and then drop Windrush, we can all still get to our spots. Like that's probably the best.
I do have Windrush there. We can definitely do that.
If we're doing it in the transition, it makes sense to use straight link there, but like just winging it because the duration is so low. Even if we pushed her faster, we would have to jump like immediately to not just die to the duration. So it would be like a lot of damage.
Yeah, we could have a 1 or 2 jumps or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but the point there is we want to maximize our damage throughout this whole phase every time we fight him, and that's the way to do it.
So where am I using my cooldowns then? Because that was where I was
No
using my
difference.
cooldown.
Yep, no difference.
Okay, well they were
Heat up.
totally wasted right then. I used them and everybody was at full health and nothing happened because I thought we were gonna.
That's a
jump.
good thing. That's a very good thing.
Okay, I just won't use my cooldowns then.
I'd use cooldowns
There's a
when
lot of
people are
other
about to die.
mechanics there. That's why we're not. Yes, that's why I've noticed that other people aren't doing it. Is because you're taking out the danger there. They're just pushing it to a time where there's no other danger.
We died here where I'm currently at 52. We have the whole entire rest of the room, so people need to start moving a lot more. If we're gonna do that way, then you utilize the whole entire room. There's no reason to be all the way here and not utilize it correctly.
What? People can't move that much. They have to do damage.
Some people can damage one move.
Don't worry about this room, please, guys. Okay, you guys are like, this is what makes me think you guys have no idea what this fight is, because we've been talking about this room for no reason for the last 6 weeks of progression here. The room is not an element in this encounter. Okay, the only mechanic on the fight is the floor, and as long as you're not standing in a puddle, you don't have to move. Okay, so please just actually pay attention to the ground and do your best damage. That's the only thing that actually matters. This is not a fight where the room fills up and we can't possibly continue the encounter or something like that. It doesn't happen. Okay, here we go. Not bad. We have to have 0 deaths going into the final phase, guys. So please start getting ready for that. Here we go.
How dare you invade my party in such dreadful attire?
Beware.
It's jumps, and then there's a tenant. It's recital now, guys. Here it is.
Everyone, find your partners or die.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, perfect.
Set formation for the dance.
Be right in the dead center of the room. Near the blue marker, to the left of it.
Shimmy right.
Prance forward.
Shimmy right.
Boogie down.
Prance forward.
Are we just duetting this shit, Margarine?
Boogie down.
You want to call the next one then?
Your turn.
Left.
Sashay left.
All right, prance forward.
Prance forward.
Right.
Off.
Sashay left.
Ah!
Alright, get up here by blue, guys. Left to blue.
Stop this nonsense.
I would have half counted.
You have disgraced this
I tried,
gathering
Jix.
long
I'm
enough.
sorry. It was a 50-50 shot.
Okay, make sure you're stacked up here, guys. Jix could jump, no one else.
Beware.
Everyone,
Okay, here comes recital, guys.
find your partners or die.
Okay, well, it's jumping. Or shot canoe jump.
Beware.
Okay, it's gonna be add next, guys. Please be ready to be on it. There it is, over there.
Beware.
Okay, next is the big recital. Make sure you're ready for this. No deaths here.
Everyone, find
Here's
your
recital.
partners or die.
Now we're moving to blue. Start heading there.
Beware.
Make sure you're at blue.
What kind
Okay,
of
let's jump.
strategy was that?
So it's one tank mechanic first, guys. Here it comes. Now it's the big recital. Please be ready for this.
Everyone, find your partners or
Beware. Beware.
Attendant.
Beware.
Killing a tenant, and then we're moving. Big swap.
until you bleed.
Beware.
Oh, I didn't talk. 4 seconds.
Beware.
Careful with the charges. Good. Okay, make sure you're not getting cleaved by boss. Be stacked up. We're gonna have jumps soon.
Beware.
There they are. Jix has 3 still,
Jix.
good. And I taunt now.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, it's recital. And add as well, don't get turn around.
Beware.
We're swamping.
No.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, we're just moving for Waltz of Blood.
Beware.
And we're pushing.
Beware.
Take your positions. It is time for the dance.
Starting with the good old shimmy right.
What was that red ship?
Boogie down.
That was the beam.
Shimmy right.
Does that normally happen there?
No.
It normally cancels, but it didn't. It just healed through it.
Prance forward.
That's good. We won't get in the next phase.
Sashay left.
It's probably going to mean we're going to have to spread out immediately again.
Prance forward.
Get up here and just be ready for that. If so, spread and then get ready for stack for the ad or for the jumps.
I just did it again immediately.
Beware.
Okay, yeah, we're good. Stack up, guys. Let's jump.
Jumps, yeah.
Beware.
Tendon.
Yep, tending, guys.
Beware.
Okay, I got boss. So after this, it's a nice casual recital. Please make sure nobody dies here. Then we have all those overlaps coming. Recital now, guys.
Beware.
Everyone.
Here it is.
Find your partners.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, we need to be pushing 15 under here. Good. That's pretty good.
Until you bleed.
Beware.
Pretty much good where we are. We have attendant. Make sure this attendant is your top damage right now.
I'll be on the wall velocity and their.
Beware.
Spread. One time after the spread. You guys have to spread. Can't keep overlapping all these stacks. I got boss. We need to be pushing here.
Beware.
Yeah, let's get jumps. Not too much.
Beware.
Okay, finish up the jumps. Let's guys. Make sure you pop.
Of the body.
It's going to be drain essence, so loose spread when you get it. Okay, it's going to be eruption and then attendant, guys. Be ready for this attendant spawn. On the attendant ranged. Okay, spikes. We're moving towards blue. Survive. Come on, guys. No reason to be dying right now. Drain essence as well. Sandra, you can jump. Blinks, you can jump. Naya and Vic figure out when you guys want to jump and get done. Velocity as well.
You gotta go quick, Vic.
Sashay left.
Forward. Boogie down. Prance forward. Boogie down. Prance forward.
Okay, come on.
Okay, so
Shimmy right.
everybody stacks on purple. Every single person get up there and stack.
Enough.
Just like in the main phase. Stack right now.
Sicken me.
Drop link. Add. Yep. Spread for this first, I guess, some reason. Okay, now we're stacked. We want to jump quickly. 2 jumps, that's it. Okay, stop. Now spread for soul spikes, don't die. Right, yeah, good. Try to like stay in the link where you can. Jix, finish your jump. No more jumping. Stop taking that to melee.
Cop, you can't run in melee.
Cop, and you guys have to finish jumping, guys. Please pay attention to the mechanics. You can't just die to the jumps. Jesus, we just lost 3 people to jump there. Spread. We have an ad.
Send it.
Send spikes now.
If you could take boss, that'd be great. I have 8 stack.
Swipe it up. Okay, guys, what is it going to take for you guys to not just completely panic in this phase? How many pulls do you guys think it's going to take some of you guys? Any question? I just want to know, just so I know if we're killing this tonight, because the shit that happens in this phase, it's like you've never seen this encounter before. We lost 3 people to the jumps. You guys know what that mechanic is, right? We actually lost 4 people, 1 before that as well. I mean, what the fuck? Like, that's not an acceptable reason to die, okay? You cannot die to failing to jump 3 times. That's a fucking absurd reason to die.
Which boss has sent you?
Hey, High Lord.
I'm not going to be able to call out every single mechanic, guys. Please pay attention, okay? That's all you have to do. You literally, if we just did this whole fight with everybody alive, it would be so fucking easy. The damage is like, you see what it looks like. Like, we don't have any actual damage requirements at times. We're fine. We're perfectly able to make up with them, okay? You just have to stop fucking dying to nonsense over and over and over again, every pull. We have 1 pull where 20 people look like Mythic Raiders. This boss gets destroyed. Here's Feast.
Can we get more Hellstones? Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say, it's a 1-minute CD on Hellstones. Like, if you're not using all 3 Hellstones on this fight, you're doing something wrong.
You can only use 1.
You can use multiple potions. You cannot combat another Hellstone. That is combat locked.
It's retarded.
Okay, right check count. Here we go.
Once again, you should only be using health stones and health pots at the end. It's the only time you really need
Please
them.
don't say that, because then somebody's gonna fucking die in phase 1 not using a potion.
If you die in phase 1, you fucked up.
No, just use your brain. If you're about to die, you use a health stone or a health potion.
Okay. Here we go.
How dare you invade my party in such dreadful attire?
Beware.
Jumps. Tenant. It's recital next, guys. No deaths to recital.
Everyone, find your partners or die.
Beware.
Okay, we should be good to go through.
Beware.
Yeah, definitely be perfect. Perfect. It's gonna be up close by the bosses too. That's nice.
Formation for the dance macabre.
Be down.
Sachet left.
The ads on Moon. I put a mark down.
Shimmy right. Prance forward. Shimmy right. Boogie down.
Okay, that's 5, guys.
Sachet left.
Okay, let's get up there. Hit that ad hard as you can.
Stop this nonsense. You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
Okay, be ready. Smash jumps. That's it. Nobody else.
Beware.
Everyone.
Okay, here comes recital. Recital.
Or die.
Okay, let's finish jumps. Okay, now jump.
Beware.
Okay, we're gonna have an ad soon. Here's the ad. Make sure you're on that ad. Don't get turned around. We have a recital coming soon. Okay, recitals now. Here it is. Okay, we're moving to blue. No jumping. Get to blue. Stack up. Make sure you're in the AMZ. Okay, we're jumping. Alright, one tank mechanic, then it's the big recital.
Beware.
Okay, here it comes.
Everyone, find your partners.
Beware.
I don't know how the fuck that didn't hit me.
Okay, we have a tenant,
Beware.
and we're swapping,
Beware.
and we're moving.
Beware.
Okay, and we're stacked up. Make sure you're not getting cleaved.
Beware.
Make sure you're stacked, guys. Be in melee range. Be stacked. AMZ. I got boss.
Metro Rusty.
One more Rusty. Good.
Beware.
There's the ad.
Beware.
Recital's next. Make sure you're not turned around here. Go, go, go.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, as soon as the mechanic happens, good. Push now. It's perfect. We want to push pretty much the second that casts in, so that's
It
perfect.
is time for the dance. Macabre.
Sachet left.
Yo, buff when you can.
Sachet left.
Boogie down.
Shimmy right. Shimmy right. Boogie down.
That's 4.
Prance forward. Sachet left.
Okay, let's get up there.
Your steps was simply delicious.
Beware.
Pity you have to die now.
Make sure you're stacked up, ready for this jump.
Beware.
Yeah, let's jump.
Beware.
Sure you are not using CDs. Save them for the burn.
Okay, I got boss.
Beware.
Ads out. Make sure you're on ad, guys. These ads have to be better, guys. We did a really good job last night. Make sure you're doing it again tonight. Recitals now. Nice and calm recital here.
Everyone, find
It is. Swapping.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Everyone to the dance floor.
Beware.
Okay, we're moving up. Attendant, guys, please make sure you're on this thing. Hard as you can be. I'll taunt one more stack. Got it.
Beware.
Spread out. His attendant has to be deader, more dead than this, guys. Come on. And now stack up.
Beware.
Start jumping. Castle Nathria. Okay, lust. Plot. Make sure you're potting.
The life of the body.
Okay, drain essence. That's attendant. We're big spread. Run back to the attendant, guys, if you're spreading. Okay, next is straight line to blue, guys. And then be ready for not dying.
Do not run those into melee.
Okay, Osh, as soon as you're done dancing, you can jump.
You need to stack up Link jump.
It's fine, just jump a bit. Don't kill each other. There's no rush here.
I mean, they don't have health frames. They can't see if
Rusty,
there's
Rusty.
Please pay attention.
Do what you can to
Got it,
help
relax.
heal people.
Yep, just off heal now. So we'll do that every time.
That's fine as long as we got rid of the debuff.
Yep. Okay, that's 4.
Hey,
So
Midnight, I
6
see
we're all
you.
stacked up by purple. We're gonna jump for about 2 seconds, and then we're gonna spread. Try to stay within the link as much as you can. Okay. Make sure you're stacked. Drop link. 2 jumps and spread. Actually, got a lot of people without. I mean, you guys still died of that. Okay. Okay, so we have add. Add needs to be dead. Oh, good.
Do not
Stay
run
alive for
those
that.
into melee, please.
Okay, so we have attendant and eruption. Make sure everybody's on this attendant. Spread out. Go find the attendant.
Back.
And spikes. On top. Make sure in this upper half of this room. Drain essence is next. And we're no longer jumping. Me and Jix are probably jumping, but that's it. Now, since so many dead, you can probably jump through them. See. Okay, we have add. And we have spikes.
Kill the.
And swipe it up. I guess not going to be possible to kill it looking like this.
Wait,
so
why?
if anybody
Why?
has,
But we're killing it.
it's not. We're not killing it. We did this last night. Wipe it up. Any more alive at this point?
One thing that we cannot do is we cannot have the boss that close to the wall because that attendant we couldn't even get on because it was covered with pools and like you couldn't even get to it without the gargoyles pushing you away from it.
Which one?
The final one.
Yeah, that's pretty much a wipe right there. So it's going to be one of these cases that if we have that final attendant and we don't have most of the raid dead, I don't think we'll kill the boss. But yeah, that's fine. I don't know. We're moving like everybody's just panicking so severely. All 20 of us basically. So it's just I don't know.
I'm not panicking. Never panicked once in my
Well, then
life.
why you move the boss so much, dude? Just try to keep the boss.
Why
still.
I moved the boss to middle because the entire half of the room was covered. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's not how the fight has worked and has ever worked.
Oh, so you want me to stay in
Yes,
the entirely covered? Got it.
As
Every
long as
time.
the
I'm never
boss
moving,
is
guys.
not- as long as the boss is not, just let me tank it. All right, it's fine. As long as the boss is not covered, it does not need to move. Okay. Every time we move, we're losing damage. We talked about this 3 weeks ago. You guys are still fucking arguing about this. It's insane. We do not want to move. It's a DPS loss. Our DPS sucks. We have 15 people dead every pull. We can't keep losing damage anywhere else. People are not able to survive these mechanics. I don't know how. So we need to, every possible thing that we can do has to be done right. Here's food. Heat up. So we come out of that mechanic. I don't know, like too many people jump. I guess I gotta go through this like second by second here. Let's go through the whole end of the fight second by second here, okay? So we get out of the phase like the first time. We do the dark recital. We have a couple jumps left. That's not even a problem, okay? Literally all we do is just self-heal each other. That's it. There's no danger there. As long as we get the debuffs off, we're good, okay? So that's not a concern. As long as you survive with 1 health, you're good. Then we get into this phase, okay? Here's how the mechanics should play out. There should be about 5 or 10 seconds total before the big mechanics begin. In that window, we're going to get the jumps, okay? When we get the jumps, we're going to have to make sure that we clear at least a few stacks, so it's not too complicating the end, like the next part, okay? So we're all stacked up on purple. At that point, we have like a very like small amount of jumping, but something, okay? So I would say everybody just clears one stack, maybe is the right way to do it. I don't know. Whatever you think is best, but you do not want to over jump. You have about 2 seconds. That's it, okay? So link goes down, 1, 2, we're done, okay? Then the mechanics begin. We have to spread out severely, okay? It's either going to be the big red circles or the soul spikes. I don't know why it's changing, but it's been changing a lot. So one of those 2 mechanics obviously is going to force us to spread. At that point, everybody spreads sideways, of course. We have the right after that is when Dark Recital comes out, okay? So we lost 3 people to that mechanic, the spread out, okay? The most predictable damage on the encounter. I don't like, that's not good, really. Honestly, that's pretty much the wipe right there. So for some reason, either healers or the people with the mechanics who died can't find a way to get through that. I mean, I don't know. But past that, then it's the scramble, okay? So once Soul Spikes happens and Dark Recital is happening, then we have to scramble, okay? So then we're going to be progressively moving to blue. We'll have another ad spawning at that point, okay? This ad has to be killed way faster. The first ad in this phase was horrible, like fucking horrible. Again, we did this last night where we had multiple ads spawn and never immune the boss. That is what should happen every single time an ad spawns. In phase 1, in 2, 5, 10, I don't care. Every time one spawns, it should never immune the boss. That's how the fight is supposed to look, okay? And we don't ever do that. But sometimes we do it better than others. So please, yes, if we don't have the boss immune, then it's just so much extra free damage that we're gaining. Even if you're not attacking the boss during that time, that's dots ticking, okay? And that is a huge, like a couple DPS percent every time we're losing that immunity, okay? So we have to get on that ad better. We have to position ourselves better to be ready for it, okay? Then at that point, we're probably going to have push to blue, and there'll be another set of big mechanics, okay? We'll have the jumps finishing from the first set. We'll hopefully have everybody alive from that. Nobody dies to jumping. And then we have the next set of spikes and dark recitals. That's the recital that constantly people just completely fuck up and panic. But at that point, I mean, we're pretty advanced in the phase. So we lose a few people there. That's understandable. Okay, healers are falling behind. A lot going on there. At that point, that's a lot of movement, of course, too. So if we have that situation occur with nobody dead, then we kill the boss. That's it. That's what we're basically looking at here, okay? So start finding ways to stop dying to the mechanics that happen early, get us every pull with less and less deaths, and we're ready to kill this fight, okay? But until then, we're just not going to kill this boss with 10 people. It's just not possible.
I will say there's one other thing that maybe people aren't considering in the final phase. Like a lot of people have, 1-2 minute CDs come back up on the second part of Frida. Don't just pop them when they come up. I understand it's a DPS race at that point, but if you get picked for the Dark Recital, you're fucked. You're wasting your own CD. You're only going to get one more use out of it. Find a time when you're not getting picked for a mechanic where there's between the spread and the soul spikes. If you don't get a Dark Recital, that's when you want to use your cooldown, so you're not wasting it.
Yeah.
Very
Definitely.
important thing to take into account in that fight. If you are not trying to maximize 100% uptime during your cooldowns coming back up in that end phase, you're messing up.
Also, we did the first half of the last phase really well. The second phase, when we go into we stack up for the 2 jumps or whatever it is, you need to pop a defensive. Like that's the time to be popping a defensive cooldown for your individual character. Please do that. Try to set it up that way.
Yeah, there's a bevy of difficult overlaps coming, and to die to them is just a lack of preparation for them at this point. So one way or the other.
Say whoever's linking the second portion of Frida as well, just literally, even if people aren't there all the way yet, as soon as the mechanic comes out for jumps, just put link down. And we should be able to get all 3 of them done and out of the way, so we're not overlapping it with anything else. But
we will not get all. Even we could. It's possible to get them all done, but people will be too low for the rest of the fight. And we do not want that.
Well, that's why we need defensives right there.
No, we just need to do the strategy, okay? Listen, guys, please. Let me handle this, okay? I've spent a lot of fucking time researching this fight, alright? If you guys haven't, no big deal. Just let me handle this part, okay? Just please do what I'm asking you to do and stop panicking with Dark Recital and these other mechanical overlaps. You find a way to live, you'll be good. We're not going to be changing anything about how the phase is approached. All you have to do is just do what I'm asking you to do at the right times and make sure you're living a high priority in that last part. The problem is it's not even about DPS at that point. Ideally, you know, if we had like insane DPS, it would be, but we have good DPS and the ads are the big problem right now. The attendants are fucking us. They're making this fight impossible for us. We're killing an incredibly slow rate when everybody is alive, and then when nobody's alive, it's like impossible. It takes so long to kill the attendant that a second one is spawning. So it's like at that point, boss is at 10%, it's over. There's no way we're killing the boss with 10 people alive. We need at least 15, 20 people alive to be able to kill these attendants fast enough so we can continue to kill the boss. All right, ready? Check one more time. Here we go. Make sure you guys have armor kits on. Slandria, people without armor kits on. Here we go.
Splendid! A battle to win!
Its first jumps. Attendant, if you're on it. And it's recital now, guys. No deaths ever to recital.
Everyone, find your partners or die!
Beware.
Okay, we have to stop. Actually, no, we're good. Just keep going. Get that little wiggle room there. Okay, perfect. Right in the middle of the room. Very near to the blue portal again.
Sachet left! Shimmy right!
Okay, that's 2 there.
Sachet left! Shimmy right! Sachet left! Boogie down!
Okay, that's 6. Get up there, right by blue. Make sure you're ready for this ad.
This nonsense! You have disgraced this gathering long enough!
And then we're stacking up. Blinks could jump, no one else.
Beware.
Get stacked, guys.
Everyone, find
Here's
your
recital.
partners or die!
Jump, guys, let's go. Earth Shock, Rusty, come on. One more, Rusty, come on.
Didn't want to kill anyone.
Okay, it's Attendant next.
Beware.
There it is, make sure you're on it. Recital's next, guys. No deaths here, please. After this, we're moving to blue.
Everyone, find your partners or die!
Yep. Start moving to blue.
Beware.
Make sure you're stacked up here on blue. 5%, so we gotta burn this boss. Okay, we can jump.
Of strategy was that?
Osh, Vic, jump.
Beware.
Okay, that's the first tank mechanic. Now it's time for recital. Here it comes.
Beware.
There's a tenant in the back. Make sure you're on the attendant.
Beware.
Kill the attendant, guys.
Beware.
And we're swapping and we're moving.
Dance until you bleed!
Beware.
Same spots every time, guys. Okay, we're stacked up. Make sure you're not getting cleaved.
Beware.
Stack tight, guys.
Beware.
I'm swapping. We have jumps. Hammer velocity. Okay, it's add next, guys. Make sure you're not getting turned around by this add spawn. There it is. And recital's next. That was that.
Everyone, find your partners.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Okay, that was actually perfect. A little fast, but I think that's gonna be good. Hopefully.
Macabre. Boogie down. Sashay left. Prance forward.
Shimmy right.
Shimmy right.
Okay, that's 4.
Boogie down.
Sashay left. Shimmy right.
Okay, let's get up there.
Your steps
Pretty sure
are
we're good on timing, so just get ready to stack for the jumps.
Pity you have to die.
Beware.
Yep. Let's jump. Make sure you guys are stacked, guys.
Beware.
Smashed.
Beware.
Alright, I got boss. Attendants now. Yep, be on attendant. Make sure you're back there on it, guys.
Beware.
Sorry about that.
Beware.
Okay, it's recital next, guys. I'm swapping.
Everyone, find your
Make sure you're living.
Beware.
Oh, you gave me a swap and you gave me a 4 stack.
What's up?
I can't swap when you give me an extra stack.
Okay, I'll keep it. Sorry.
Beware.
Okay, we're waltzing. This is actually good. We're a bit ahead. You need to be careful here. Okay, kill this attendant. Make sure every single person's on this attendant. And you're not getting cleaved. Make sure you're not getting cleaved. We're getting cleaved, guys. Come on. Spread. Gotta live this, guys. Okay, we need to stack up and jump.
Beware.
Take it now. Rusty, jump. And we're lusting. Pot and lust, guys. Big fucking damage. Keeping it around here. There's gonna be a couple mechanics. Drain essence first. Just try to stay away from right underneath the boss. That's all you gotta do. Good. Okay, so next is eruption. You're just spreading out. Attendant, guys, make sure you're going to the attendant and getting some damage on it. Kill the attendant. Okay, and we're going to be moving towards blue now, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Just need 1 range interrupt. Great. We're just here by blue. Keep these people alive. And we're just right here, guys. I'm going to jump. Nobody else. Pop, you can jump. Push, guys, push. Brandon, jump. 3 stacks. Clear our stacks. Excellent. And now don't die. Don't just kill. Just don't kill each other.
Smash jump.
One more.
I'm
Good.
watching.
Perfect.
sorry,
Great.
I'm scared.
Perfect fucking phase, guys. That was perfect.
Off heal if you can.
Yep, just make sure everybody's topped. And we're going to get up there, and we're only going to jump once or twice total. Okay? So maybe 1 or 2 stacks removed. In the link, and then we're going to spread out for the mechanics, okay? That's 4. 5. Okay, get up here, stack on purple. Right in front of purple, like we do in every other phase.
Your gyration sicken me.
Ah, spread first, unfortunate. Okay, get
Good.
stacked quickly. That's it, no more jumping. Okay, kill yellow, quickly. Vomit, finish your jumps. Spread. Okay, we're gonna move a bit. Try to stay with boss here. We have an ad. Make sure you're not taking that to boss. Stop taking that to boss. Osh, you have to finish jumping. Hammer, you guys have to finish jumping. You guys do not want to be moving so far. Like, this is way too much moving here, guys.
Beware.
Okay, spread. Attendant's right next to us. Very unfortunate. Kill Skull. On Skull, guys, come on. Soul Spikes again. Move 4 times. That's it. It's gonna be wipe it up. So, all those people who died, you're out of range of the boss. Why are you moving this far with this mechanic? You don't just sprint, guys. Do you guys know what that mechanic is? It's the same mechanic we did every other time. We would move out of range of the boss with it then, right? You have to stay in range of the boss and continue to DPS as fast as possible. Is this clear?
People are just like panicking.
I know.
They
it's
like ran their
I don't know if we're gonna kill this
Dark
guy.
Recital over like all the healers, so we all had to move too. So.
Yeah, like I don't know what else I can do at this point. I really don't. Like that's not an acceptable wipe there, guys. Not this many pulls in.
Can we try to just have people run in the like box they're currently in? Like treat it like the boss is in that box, and run around your own little box. So you're not.
It's not.
It's that the reason people panic, I think, is because they're fucking dying to the thing, and it doesn't help when healers have to move away from you and we can't heal you. But it's like if you just like moved as little as you could to not be hit by your own circles, which is really easy when there's nobody else around you, then just press Health Stone and you won't die.
So I was saying, just take
Like,
the
there's
box
no reason
you're
to panic.
in.
You have tools to stop that from killing you. It's just flat damage. Like if you're at 100% and you take the whole duration away from your partner, and you use anything to reduce damage or heal yourself, you won't die to it.
Well, what I was saying is, if people just take the box they're in and run around in a circle in that box, then at least we know where they're going. I think it's a lot of it is people are running fucking like they're on fire, and they're ending up running into healers, and then healers have to move, which exacerbates the issue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They are on fire, but you just need to like have a thing in your mind, like, okay, I can have the power to save myself, and I will do it.
Yeah, this is really, I don't know. This is not good because there's nothing that we could change here. Like, you guys just have to do it, and some are never going to do it, it seems. Like, I'm watching people run like 100 yards with that mechanic. I mean, where are you going? It doesn't work like that. It just drops 6 puddles. It's the exact same mechanic we do stacked up, and you barely move 5 yards left to right. Like, that's it. You just run a small circle. You're never out of range of anything. But now people are just sprinting like it's a fucking marathon. Like you have to go from one side of the room to the other. I don't understand this. We can't do the fight like this, guys. So you have to get better at this. Every single person has to get better at this fight. Otherwise, it's not gonna die. Okay, so here's a ready check.
I see it,
Paying
Aaron.
attention to when the mechanics are happening. Start being ready to survive. Even if you didn't even like do DPS there and just focused on living at that point, then we'll at least have a chance. But we can't just have immediately. Literally, I'm pretty sure the 6 people who get Dark Recital die there every single pull. I don't think anybody's ever actually lived it. Maybe like 1 or 2 people. I don't know, but I don't know if this is also like a healing thing that we could change to make it easier. Maybe we have rally there. I don't know, but it's the exact same mechanic that exists in every other phase, and it never kills you. So, don't know. Here we go.
How dare you invade my party in such dreadful attire?
Okay, it's jumps.
Beware.
And it's on the right there. Recital next, guys. Please be ready.
Everyone, find your partners or die.
Beware.
Throw rebuffs out for direct when you guys can.
During intermission.
Okay, they're good to push through.
Attention! Set formation for the dance macabre. Shimmy right. Sachet left. Boogie down.
That's 3.
Prance forward. Boogie down.
Yeah, that's 5.
Shimmy right.
Alright, let's get up there. Kill that assassin.
Stop this nonsense. You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
Alright, make sure you're getting stacked. Fletch and you can jump, no one else.
Beware.
Everyone find your
Alright, here we go. Recital, recital.
or die.
Yeah, let's jump quick. Earth shock.
Beware.
Great. Okay, attendant will be next. It's all the way in the back. Make sure you're on it.
Beware.
And it's recital next, guys. Please be ready. No more deaths.
Everyone find your partners or die.
Okay, we're moving to blue. No jumping. Make sure you're getting on blue as quick as possible. Okay, and we're jumping.
What kind of strategy was that?
Sarah jumps. Okay, so it's 1 tank mechanic.
Beware.
There it is. Now it's time for big recital, guys. Be ready.
Everyone find your partners or
Beware.
Okay, it's attendant on the other side. Very good. It's lucky.
Beware.
Attendant, guys, and we're swapping and we're moving.
everyone to the dance floor.
Beware.
You're going same spot every time. Okay, we're stacked up. Make sure you're not getting cleaved by boss.
Beware.
Make sure you're stacked, guys. Move in. We're jumping. CDs.
Beware.
Okay, I got boss. Next is attendant, guys. Make sure you're not getting turned around by this attendant spawn.
Beware.
There it is. Make sure you're on the attendant.
Everyone find
And it's
your
recital now, guys.
partners or
Beware.
Here we swap.
Beware.
We need to wait a little bit.
Yeah, just chill. Make sure we get that out.
Beware.
Okay, good. Push, 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 push.
until you believe.
Beware.
Okay, that's
Your
perfect.
positions.
Very good.
It is time for the dance. Macabre.
Focused up. Make sure you switch to attendance when they're called. Make sure you use
Yep.
personals
Next phase
when
is
you get
all
the mechanics.
attendance. All attendance and not dying to something else.
Dance forward.
3 coming up.
Boogie down.
That's 4.
Prance forward. Prance forward.
Okay, let's get up there. Should be able to stack immediately.
Your steps was simply
Beware.
delicious. Pity you have to die now.
Make sure you're stacked. Imsy's down.
Beware.
Laundry 2, good.
Beware.
Okay, I got boss. Okay, attendant, guys. Make sure you're on it.
Beware.
Great damage on that. Now it's just a very easy recital, okay? Make sure nobody dies here.
Beware. Beware.
Here comes recital, and we swap.
Everyone find
Recital now,
your
guys.
partners or
Beware.
Great. Okay, we gotta push a little bit more. Gotta get to 15 before this mechanic starts.
Beware.
Perfect. Okay, now we'll find a spot for waltz.
Beware.
Over here is fine. Make sure you're not getting cleaved by boss. Make sure.
Back left.
Beware. Beware.
Spread out.
Beware.
Okay, that's it. Might put it. That death right there, guys, for the DPS and Rusty, like that's I mean, that's Bush League, honestly. Again, the most predictable mechanic on the fight, and you guys find ways to die to it. The only thing I could think of is you're not spreading properly, and I don't understand how that's possible at this point. If anybody has any questions or anything, let me know, but this is not looking good at all. Was that my fault that you died there, Jix? I don't know what happened.
No, but there is something I should bring up that your chat has very smartly pointed out.
Okay.
We've been having a lot of problems in the last phase because like there's times where I get to 8 stacks in the last phase and it's just shredding our raid because when soul spikes happens, the tanks actually hurt the raid based off their stacks, it seems. So
good call. I did not
that
actually
also
know that.
could be shredding our team there.
That's a good call. I did not actually know that, honestly. A good call.
So another thing that I was doing on my shaman, that attendant, that I think would really help out is when that waltz happens, ranged, do not run. There's no reason for you to be so close to that fucking boss. All 20 players are in like these 4 squares. Spread the fuck out. Range should be back here, so when the attendant spawns, you can hit it anywhere. If you're standing right where I'm jumping right now, you can literally hit every attendant spawn. You should be around this area so you can get on it immediately. And then you're also not fucking melee by us not being able to even remotely do anything. Like, we can at least stay on the boss while you guys shred that, or if depending on where it spawns, if it spawns close to the boss, you guys can DPS it and we can switch on it and not all have to run away from it because it's on us and you guys are also on us.
Yeah, at that point, you're just spreading to go kill the ad, honestly. Like, as long as we're on the DPS portion, there's no reason to be clumped up there.
It's we're not stacking again until the very end, like after the attendant. So
as soon as the waltz comes, you just spread. That's it. Rest of the phase until we're pushing out of it. Take a look at this. How much damage we're actually taking from this mechanic.
Since it was brought up, the thing damaging us as a raid, like, you know, you can reduce it just by reducing the damage it does to you as well. Not just, it doesn't matter how many stacks you have specifically, as long as you take less damage from it. Obviously the stacks, you know, affect that, but if you just like use a tank cooldown, it'll reduce the damage the raid takes. Right?
Okay, let's take. I don't know how to find it. It's a different mechanic.
So,
I
wonder how that works if you happen to get the timing where you bop the tank and they taunt, because the taunt duration will still keep the boss on you and you take 0 damage.
I would imagine, like many things they've done recently, bop won't reduce the damage that ability
does. Bot will make the tank lose aggro.
Not if they taunt.
Okay, don't worry about that. That's my fault. I actually did not know about that mechanic. Okay, here, let's drop another cauldron. Somehow, all these people never noticed that. Make PF flasks. That's for Slander.
Do you want me to hold paints up there for soul spikes then, as like a rig defensive?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe, I guess. I don't know what the right approach is there, other than just make sure we talk properly.
Somebody tank until soul spikes is about to come out, and that's when you swap. Like, soul spikes should be what makes you guys swap.
Yep. Trying to identify it, and I can't seem to find it on the logs. Okay, anyway.
It's not called soul spikes, it's like a backlash effect after it, I forget what it's called.
Well, that explains why everyone's taking so much damage.
I don't think so, but it's definitely not helping. Alright, here we go.
I was getting ass blasted, and if that was sharing to the group, I feel bad for you guys.
Entirely my fault. I didn't realize.
Splendid! A battle to win.
He jumps.
Beware.
You have a tenant somewhere. And it's recital next, guys. We ready?
Everyone, find your partners or die.
Beware.
Alright, my time's
I paid for it with my body.
Alright, I'm probably gonna have to stop here, but just keep going until closer. Might be good.
Beware.
I would stop now. Stop. Okay, push.
Beware.
Great.
Side.
Over in the corner there.
Right where the frost trap is.
Smart.
Shimmy right. Sashay left. Shimmy right. Sashay left.
Okay, that's 4.
Prance forward.
That's 5.
Shimmy right.
Okay, let's
I'm
get up there.
literally on top of the ad. It's awesome.
Stop
Great.
this nonsense. You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
Okay, Jix can jump, no one else.
Beware.
Okay, here comes Recital, guys.
Your partners or die.
Okay, let's jump, guys.
Beware.
Okay, we have ad coming, guys. Be ready. Comes the ad. There it is.
Beware.
And we're Recital now, guys. Please be ready. No deaths.
Everyone find your partners or die.
And we're gonna be moving.
Beware.
Let's get up there to blue, guys, quickly. Gotta still finish the boss here. Yeah. Okay, let's jump.
Of strategy was that.
It's tank mechanic first, guys, and then we're doing the big Recital, so be ready.
Beware.
Okay, there's the tank mechanic. Recital is next.
Everyone
Here it is.
your partners or
Beware.
Okay, it's attendant now, over there. It's a good spawn.
Beware.
Yeah, kill the attendant, and then we're swapping.
Beware.
Good, and we're big move here, guys. Make sure you're ready, going same spot every time.
Beware.
Great. And we're stacking, make sure you're not getting cleaved by a boss.
Beware.
Make sure you're stacked up, guys. We need to jump. Drop CDs. Great.
Beware.
Next is ad. I got boss.
Beware.
Found the ad there.
Beware.
And it's Recital next. Don't be getting turned around by this ad. Be ready for Recital. Here it comes.
find your partners or
Beware.
Great, we'll swap.
Beware.
take your
Oh,
position.
that's not good. Guys, please, man, we have to pay attention to the damage. It's gonna be a large problem.
Shimmy right. Sashay left. Shimmy right. Boogie down. Prance forward.
Okay, that's 5.
Sashay left.
So what we should do is run back and everybody take the Warlock Gate.
I don't know what we should do, honestly. Just be ready to react.
Die now.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Beware.
Dance
Waltz of
until
blood,
you
don't do anything yet.
Beware.
So just move forward and just stack up and quickly. Make sure you're in the AMZ. We have to wait, don't jump yet. Wait until this is over.
Beware.
Okay, I got boss, jump. Actually, you probably got lucky there.
Beware.
Clutch and you have to jump.
Beware.
Okay, ads next. Make sure you're on ad.
Beware.
Here we swap. We have recital now, guys. Please make sure you're alive after this. A little awkward, but we good.
Everyone, find your partners.
Beware.
Okay, that's actually really good. Dead. Okay, that's actually really good damage-wise. Make sure we're on this ad. I'm gonna move over to
Range
the right
spread,
side.
range spread,
Yep,
range
spread
spread.
now, guys. Go for the ad.
Beware. Beware.
Make sure spread. Okay, we're stacking up. I got boss. We need to jump. Cop, jump.
Beware.
Jix and Vic. Ah, come on. Okay, Lust, let's go.
Yeah, I was waiting on watching people's health.
So just every soul spikes, I guess we'll swap. Essence. Attendant, make sure on the attendant.
To the left.
Okay, soul spikes, so it's not now, I guess, we'll be good.
Left.
Okay, we'll take it to blue. And need to start jumping, guys. But you guys are gonna die to jumping.
Beware.
Man.
Let's press.
Intruders, take your places for the dance macabre.
The ad's on Moon.
That's 2 healers dead. Just probably Wiper. I guess we can try, but
Prance forward.
Let's try.
Prance forward. Boogie down.
Range, keep an eye on Moon out of this.
Prance forward.
this is 5.
Sashay left.
Yep. Thing's probably up right now, right? Yep, kill it.
Your gyration
As soon as it's
Beware.
in. Okay, good. Spread first. It's actually a good thing. Okay, drop a CD. And that's it. No more jumping. Spread. So there's the soul spikes.
Left.
So we can take it. And then we have everybody dying.
Beware.
And I don't know if this is just bad luck, but I mean, that is so fucking retarded that's spawning right on top of the boss. So just wipe it up. Anybody
Yeah.
have any question? Do you guys all have this weak core that shows you when you need to jump? Everybody has this, right? I'm not gonna be able to call this out loud, guys. There's just way too much going on, not especially if we're doing some tank swap shit. So you have to know the fight, okay? Like I've done everything I can. It's now time for you guys to start doing something.
I cleared all my stacks. I was just spreading them out throughout the whole thing whenever I saw people were topped off.
Yeah,
You just need to, everyone just needs to look for themselves.
People have to actually not die to it. We lost 6 people to jumping there. 6 deaths to that. To people not clearing all 3 of their jumps.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm the problem. I don't know. I don't.
Okay, make sure you eat up. As soon as Sarah's back, we get more polls, but you guys have to identify ways to stop dying to these mechanics at the end here, guys. I'm not going to be able to do this with all these mistakes.
I see. It gets increasingly more raid damage as it goes on, so I'm thinking maybe instead of swapping after it's over, before it starts, maybe in the middle would be the most smart use for a time.
I don't think she's gonna change targets in the middle of it.
No, yeah, probably not. I was watching raid frames while that was happening, and it was fucking you guys up.
Yeah, I need to find this, but I guess nobody knows and nobody even tries, so I don't know. I have to figure it out, but I can't figure out what the name of the spell is. Like, it's not there on Frida's damage chart, so I don't know where it would be. I know it's in game, guys. I'm talking about on Warcraft logs. This is how we identify mistakes and fix them. So I'm trying to find it there. I can't. If anybody has any ability to help with that, please do. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to figure it out. I don't know why it's not where it's supposed to be.
I don't know if it's gonna show it all under her. It might be under environment because
Like, it's not anywhere. I don't see it on the log.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not in the combat like log either under damage taken by spell. It's like as if there's only 2 abilities that do damage on this fight.
Like, there's a soul spikes that's literally just doing damage to us, and then I guess this must be the other one.
It does it. If you click raw damage, it shows it on everybody else as well.
I'm trying to see it what it compares to every ability. Yeah. All right, ready, check. Here we go.
Here I can link it.
Cool. Yeah, link it in Discord.
Well, we were running
I
5
see that.
years.
I need to see it compared to every other ability. That's the problem. Okay,
I mean,
here we go.
People's entire health pools.
That's why I think puddles is such an issue. Because that's
It's
probably
not
it.
puddles.
I know, that's what I'm just saying. That's why I think it's an issue, because I don't know about this.
Yeah, we have jumps.
Like everyone's just dropping.
And that's right there, sorry. Okay, it's recital, guys.
Everyone, find your partners or die.
Beware.
Yeah, we should be good to push through.
Beware.
Yep, perfect.
Beware.
Left side.
For the dance macabre.
I'll just keep walking with Moon.
Thanks, Midna.
Using Moon.
Perfect. Yep, right there.
Prance forward.
I mean, I know I'm making some mistakes in that last phase, but I think I'm getting better at it.
Down.
Boogie down.
Oh shit.
Shit, right.
Shimmy right.
You forgot
Yeah.
the first one.
I
though.
forgot.
What the hell?
Left.
Forward.
Damn it!
Okay, this is 5.
Boogie
Oh!
down.
Well, I have
Yeah,
5
move,
stacks.
guys.
Stop this nonsense. You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
Right, and Smash can jump, no one else.
Beware.
Everyone, find your partners. Or
The funny story, you can't jump mid-whirling Dragon Punch animation, but it doesn't count as jumping.
Yeah, let's clear stacks, jump. Clutch and jump.
Beware.
But you can whirling dragon
That's fine.
punch mid jump.
We're not concerned with that. Thank you. Be ready for ad spawning.
Hey, shut the fuck up, cop.
Here comes the ad.
Beware.
Make sure you're ready for recital.
everyone, find your partners. Or die.
Okay, we're gonna be moving to blue. We have a lot of damage on this boss still.
Beware.
Gotta keep my hair closer for you guys. Kill this boss. Not jumping here, guys. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What kind
Okay, let's jump.
of strategy was that?
I know,
Also
velocity,
kinda-
let's go. Rusty jump.
Beware.
Everyone,
Here's
find
recital, let's
your
move.
partners.
You ready?
Or
Beware.
Attendant's next. It's in the back there.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, we're swapping and moving. Big move, make sure you're going to the same spot every time.
Beware.
Okay, stack up, make sure you're not getting cleaved.
Beware. Beware.
Let's jump, let's go.
Beware.
Okay, I got boss.
Beware.
Far back right.
Yep, attendant's all the way in the back. Good, make sure you're on it.
everyone,
And it's recital now, guys.
Beware.
Swap.
Beware.
We need to push.
Beware.
dance until you believe.
Beware.
Everyone,
Beware.
That's
take
not
your position.
probably not going to be good. I think we'll have to spread out when we get into that phase, but it's fine.
The dance. Macabre.
The last time we had that happen, we got drains again immediately.
Prance
Yep.
forward. Sashay left.
Shimmy right.
Shimmy right.
It's literally only that option. That was cheating.
Boogie down.
Prance forward.
Sashay left.
Yeah, that's 5, guys.
Prance forward.
So I'm not sure. I think we have to spread, but if not, just be ready to stack, okay? Don't be overcommitted to it, though.
Simply delicious. Pity you have to die.
Beware.
Yep. Okay, spread. And then as soon as it's over, we have to stack and get these jumps.
Oh, Solange.
Get here, jump.
I can jump.
Beware.
Chill a bit, chill a bit, chill a bit, chill a bit. Don't let people die. Okay, finish it up.
Beware.
Boss now. Attendant.
Add.
Beware.
Okay, it's just a very easy recital, guys. Please make sure you're alive after this.
Everyone, find your
Here it is.
Beware.
Swap.
Beware.
Need to push. Need to be way lower than this right now.
Beware.
God, this is really bad damage.
Beware.
Okay, so we're careful here. Make sure we're not dying here.
Attendant's back left.
Yep, get on this attendant.
Beware.
We have a lot of fucking damage to this boss. This is gonna be really difficult. Not the win. Okay, I got boss. We're gonna have to start jumping. We're probably gonna have a whole nother mechanic here. Smash and Vic.
Vic, you have 3.
Have time.
Okay.
I guess that'll just go through.
I mean, cooldowns are up.
Okay. Lots of two people are gonna get it probably.
Lives a mage, so they should be able to list.
You need another one? I did it.
For
I
anybody.
popped it.
Attendant's out, guys. Spread out and go get that attendant. Okay, now it's time to live. Make sure you're not dying. Soul
Try
spike.
20 midway.
Swap.
It didn't swap.
Slowly jump, bench.
Move a little bit here. Yep, bench. Make sure you guys aren't dying to this. That's it. Just wipe it up.
Everyone started jumping.
Yeah, this is just really too hard for us. I feel like this fight, we are really at a loss for this one.
Take your places for the dance macabre.
Transport.
Simmy right.
Damn it.
We're wiping, right?
Yes.
Down.
And we have half the rate up, and we're doing the hardest part of the fight. We should go for it.
Sashay left. Prance forward. Simmy right.
Which bosses sent you?
You can't AMS the stacks of Soul Spike, can you?
No, it's physical. I've never tried to AMS it, but it does read as physical on the log.
Andrew, can you we only have one paladin, so we can't do the bob.
I mean, I still can't even. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I can't find this. This is getting.
Bob's
really
gonna
starting
do
kill
one
me.
of two things. Either it's gonna stay on the tank that it's currently on because it doesn't target swap and it's gonna do 0 damage, or it's gonna swap to the tank that has no debuffs and do less damage.
I was gonna say
or
that
like a lot of
Landria
mechanics
could
are-
taunt and bubble before the mechanic goes out in crunch time,
We
and
can
that would
find out if you
completely
really guys
mitigate the.
want to. It wouldn't be that hard to find out, but
Yeah, like
like
if we get a
bunch of times recently where a mechanic, even if you're immune, will still do damage to you because they decided so.
Okay, I finally found it.
if we get to like a oh shit moment with those Salandria, like if you have like raid timers, like just be ready to taunt, bubble.
Yeah,
taunt
Baron, but the only
before
reason I'm in the raid
Soul
is because
Spike
we don't
comes
have
out.
any people to
And
move
if you
around
get
today.
immune, I think it will save us.
Because
some
I'm
damage.
generally bench boy at this point.
I mean, we don't have to go up by then because I needed to survive though.
Don't worry about that. We're not gonna. This is not doing anything at all. Here is the 4th pull, which is certainly before I realized we needed to do this in the first place. And I think it's our best pull so far. Here's what it looks like. Actually, let me show you just the last 2 minutes of the fight.
And which damage instances? This is 1.1%.
It's gotta be the magic one, yeah.
I mean, that's still
That's-
300. How many
It's
times?
the
is it?
purple one. Here's that's a bad. Don't even look at that first picture here. Okay, so that is it done entirely wrong. I just never had it the whole time, and I never taunted. It's still not even barely out DPS drain. I mean, I guess it did definitely out DPS drain essence. So anyway,
a lot.
Here's food.
That's basically the total amount of damage the jumps do. So it's like a whole extra jump worth of damage. But you know, obviously it's spread across the phase, like
Yeah.
2 or 3 times, whatever.
Also, bad times too. It's really.
We've been
fucked
stuck
over
on this boss for a few weeks now.
Yeah, eat it.
I'm an okay player, but I'm sure there are better players, is what I'm saying then. Mechanics are something I still struggle with.
Alright, recheck coming. Here we go.
After this attempt, can we look at uptime on the boss in the last phase?
After the temp, it's probably break.
Sure, we'll look at it during break.
Perfect.
Splendid! A battle to win.
Beware.
Adds up.
Okay, we're recital now, guys. Be ready.
Everyone, find
Here it
your
is.
partners or die.
Beware.
Definitely gonna be good to push through. A little slow, if anything.
Beware.
Okay, perfect.
Beware.
Set formation for the
Is right
dance
here.
macabre.
Yep.
Shimmy right.
Make sure you're cheating to Moon.
Sashay left.
Prance forward.
Shimmy right.
Team's a professional, sir, Morgan.
Boogie down. Sashay left.
Now prance forward.
5 here, guys.
Prance forward.
Get up to moon.
Cheat to Moon.
Stop this nonsense. You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
Okay, I'm gonna jump. No one else.
Beware.
Everyone, find your partners or die.
Let's jump, guys.
Beware.
Ads spawning. There it is.
Beware.
Okay, make sure you're stacked. Recital.
Everyone, find your
Here it is.
partners or die.
Beware.
Let's move to blue. Make sure you're stacked up here. AMZ, come on, guys, get up here. Let's jump. Okay, man, let's jump. One tank mechanic first, guys.
Beware.
Great. Now it's time for recital.
Everyone, find your partners or
Beware.
Attendants spawning somewhere. There it is.
Beware.
Great. Kill attendant. We swap after that.
dance
And we move. Big move here.
Beware.
Great. Back on boss. Make sure you're not getting cleaved.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, I got boss. Make sure you're stacked up.
Beware. Beware.
Attendant spawning, guys. Make sure you're not getting turned around.
Beware.
Good swap.
Everyone, find your partners or
Beware. Beware.
Okay, we need to push here. Damn, just like getting worse every pull, it feels like.
Beware.
dance in
Beware.
everyone.
Alright, good.
Take your positions. It is
Let's see.
time for the dance macabre.
See offline or something?
I lagged out. I'm back.
Are you? Yeah, you good.
I'm back.
Rebuff him.
Shimmy right.
Fucking so dumb. It happens right then.
Okay, that's 4.
Sashay left.
5.
Shimmy right.
Yeah. Should be good to stack. Get up here.
Your steps were simply delicious.
Beware.
Pity you have to die now.
Jump.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, I got boss. Okay, add spawns, guys.
Left.
Be ready.
Beware.
It's a very easy recital now. We have no more deaths here, guys. Make sure.
Beware.
Okay, we swap recitals now.
Everyone, find your partners.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, we're a little fast on this. Make sure you're on this ad. No deaths here, guys. Make sure you're ready for this. Careful, though. We're not pushing boss yet. Kill the ad. Make sure you're spread out.
Really far out.
Make sure you're spread out for this. We're not pushing boss here. Stop attacking the boss. Go kill the ad.
Beware.
Stack up. Kill the ad, guys. Stack up. I got boss. I need to jump.
Beware.
And lust. Pot and lust.
I am the life of the body.
Spikes are essence first, guys. Very easy. Just make sure you're not standing in puddles. Okay, attendant's next. Make sure everybody's on that attendant. Go find the attendant and attack it. You gotta heal people up. Let's go. Should be full health right now. Move 4 steps. 2, 3, 4. That's it. Make sure nobody dies here.
Left.
Kano, you can jump. Kano, jump. Come on, guys. Clear the fucking jumps. Let's go. Jix, jump. Don't stop. Stop jumping wildly. Okay, we're good.
Got
Wait
jumps.
until everybody's... Yeah, they can finish. Perfect. Okay, good phase. No deaths. We have 1
Off
battle.
heal.
Now. Yep, top everyone off.
Sarah, I'm bandaging you.
Did anyone see where the ad spawned?
No idea.
Just be ready to be stacked. Hopefully we'll be able to stack. 5. Okay, stack. Get up here.
Enough! Your
Back right.
sicken me.
Okay, drop 2 jumps. Salandri and KMS. Okay, that's it. Spread, spread. Soul spikes, soul spikes, soul spikes. Don't die. I'll taunt right after. And move it a bit, and we're good. Don't bring that on melee. Salandri, you guys have to finish your jumps. Now Drek up.
Beware.
Spread. Do not die here.
Ad back left.
Yep, get on ad. All the way in the back. Spikes again. 4 movements. Then it's big mechanics afterwards. Make sure you're not standing in shit. Dark recital now, guys. Please just do anything you can to live. Jix has boss. Very good. Rain Essence as well. Okay, nobody's jumping. We're killing boss. We have an ad and a battle res. We have an ad. Make sure you're ready for it. Spread.
Back right.
Kill the ad, guys. Spikes. We're gonna have the big move here. This is it, guys. Just kill this fucking boss. Don't die to that.
Fucking kill it! Fucking kill it, please.
We will.
Kill it.
Relax.
Everybody panic!
Fuck yes!
Yes!
That's what I'm talking about!
Scream as loud as you want, guys. That's the
Oh,
hardest
my
part I've ever
God.
heard.
Most rewarded by those 5 ammo tokens that have ever been.
Can we extend for the rest of the tier? And
We're
never
gonna
do
talk
this
about
again?
that right now. We'll talk about that right now.
We go
Thank
kill
you,
Nerva.
Rick.
7 out of 10!
Oh, I got the legs though.
Come back. Come get your loot.
And renown.
There you go. Thanks, Ollie. You certainly did bring us some luck, for sure.
So who wants these legs? Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
Fox, we
there's
don't need 'em.
speed on it.
Honestly, I wish you would just burn them out of principle at this point.
Vomit, do you need the chest?
I'm gonna keep it, yeah.
Okay. Osh, do you need the legs?
Thanks,
Yeah,
Incog.
but I also want.
Thanks, Midna.
You want two pairs?
That's the
One
point.
on your hand.
One on each thigh, or
I'll put one on my
Andre, you want
head.
that really good trinket?
Probably not. I'm looking.
Very bad, I'm joking, yeah. It's a bit of a meme. How hard the boss is and drops a trinket that's like completely useless. Damn, you guys all
pretty
wearing
good trinket,
213
but very
legs.
hard
What
to
the
use.
fuck?
This is the leg boss.
This is the boot bus.
Okay. Okay, so you need it on your own pair, Osh. So you just want it? I'm confused.
Well, I mean, they're the same pair of pants, but I'd rather the speed one. And if I get the speed one, then I'll
Okay,
get
so you-
my
You
other
wanna
one.
roll for speed.
So I'm
Okay,
rolling
there
for
we go.
speed, but if I don't win for speed, I'll give my other ones that aren't speed.
Need for speed, I get it.
I should have said that.
That's actually perfect, yeah. Okay, but
Okay,
carry
so
on
I'm just
with
gonna keep my
speed one.
pants.
Okay. Okay. And then Osh gets the other pair. Okay, so let's have a talk here. First of all, I apologize for putting you guys through this. This was probably not the way we should have approached this fight. Okay, a lot of people have been criticizing me for a few weeks now, and they're right to do so. This was considerably harder than the other way to kill the fight, obviously. Okay. The original reasons were our comp is fucking pathetic for it, like actually the worst possible comp. But addition of Hammer, I think it probably would have been okay. He actually volunteered to go Unholy or whatever, Necrolord as well. So I think we probably could have done it. I just didn't want to pivot in the middle of the fight. Of course, we all remember Hungering Destroyer. So probably could have killed it earlier. I don't know. But originally, for those who aren't remembering this, when we started that, we tried that strategy, and it was incredibly difficult for me to do what I need to do as a raid leader, as a tank, and as a coordinator of this guild entirely. So I apologize for that, first of all. That was a long process. Second of all, hardest boss I think I've ever done. Maybe, again, because of the strategy. I don't know. I've done bosses from every tier, starting in Wrath of the Lich King, basically until now. Obviously, we kill every single boss in every tier, but that's the hardest fight I've ever done. And it's mostly because it's really finicky. We had a lot of things that we didn't know were problems until we found out that they were problems. So that's, of course, just the design of the encounter. It's a very tough encounter, is what I'm trying to put out. It's going to be a very difficult fight to kill again, okay? So that being said, we talked about this last week. I don't know how many people were actually here because of this. So here's my idea, okay? Regardless, Stone Legion Generals is harder, okay? And I don't think the Nathrius is any easier than that, from what I've seen recently. So realistically, I just don't want to go into the next tier burned out, okay? That's my goal right now. Sucks to say that, but could have taken the L right here. You know what I mean? That's how hard this fight was, and never killed another boss. But we did that. We're now 7 to 10. Very good, okay? I don't know how much time we have left. Obviously, we have a fair amount of time. The PTR just started 2 weeks ago, so we have at least, probably like another 8 to 10 weeks, okay? So here's what I'd like to do. All right, I'm gonna just say this is what I would like to do. If anybody has any harsh objections, this is now the time to talk about it, okay? So my original plan, like we said last week, was we're now gonna go do Sludgefist, okay? We're not gonna fight this boss again until Sludgefist is dead. We're gonna kill Sludgefist, okay? So however long that takes, if that takes another fucking 7 weeks or whatever this took, then that's where we're at, okay? But we obviously have to kill a Nerva first one time, and then we do Sludgefist, yes, of course. So That would be that plan, okay? Then at that point, we get a skip, all right? We get a quest, and we kill Sludgefist 4 times total, and we could skip every other boss. That's it. We don't have to kill this boss ever again, okay? So if we did that, we would have 4 more kills, 3 more kills of this fight, 4 kills of Sludgefist total, okay? I don't think this fight is going to get any harder, but it could take us many weeks to clear it. So what I was planning on doing at that point was to start fresh and reset in cycles, okay? So we kill, say we just theoretically kill Sludgefist right now. 1 pull is dead, okay? Then next week, we do it again. We start over, we do all the farm, including this, until it's dead. If that takes 3, 4, 5 weeks, it doesn't matter. We keep extending until it's dead. Keep extending until Sludgefist is dead the second time. Start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bosses. This boss again. Extend if we have to. Multiple weeks, kill it again. Multiple weeks, kill Sludgefist again. 3, then 4, and then we're never fucking coming back to this boss for any reason on any difficulty again. Okay? This has turned into Hagar. If you were here, you will remember. But I think
we didn't lose like half the guild, so that's the difference.
Sure, regardless. But yeah, I don't know. Like, so Sarah immediately objects, of course, as I expected her to. But I think do we really want? I mean, like, seriously, do you guys really want to do Stone Legion Generals? Like, I really, I hate to say this, but I kind of just don't. Like, I really don't. You know what I mean? I would rather just play the best we can, and if we get some on it, that'd be great. But this fight was soul draining, honestly.
Yeah, but like, if we don't have the will to do the last 2, then what's the point of extending? We should just raid and have fun. Like, that doesn't really make any. Like, it doesn't flow well in thought. Like, with what we're trying to do.
Well, we're definitely not raiding. Okay, that's out. So we have to find a plan to stay active so we can go into next tier and be competitive that tier. But my point was, we could do it, okay? But I'm not doing this. Like, I don't know how many people know this, but I don't like this. This is not fun. I don't enjoy waking up and realizing we have not killed a single boss all week. Like, that's just not enjoyable to me, okay? I'm not going to extend for the next 12 weeks. That's just not, I'm not going to do that, okay? So we have to find a way that we could actually do something that's productive and progression that's not going to kill me, okay? If you like me to be here, then you're going to have to acquiesce to this in some way. I'm trying to give you guys a middle ground where we still do progression and we still make some progress and we're not just stuck on farm every week. I like this idea of like a closed loop until it's dead and then reset until it's dead until reset. I quite like that, but I'm certainly not. I'm not just gonna do Sludgefist and Stone Legion General for the rest of the tier. That's just not gonna happen. And maybe I'm wrong about that fight. It's very possible, but far better guilds than us have spent 300 to 400 pulls on that group on that fight. And I know it's been nerfed and changed. I don't know what it looks like now. But this just took us 200 pulls to kill. Most guilds under 100. So, is that a 500 kill, a 500 pull boss?
That's a hard metric though, because we did it like the hardest possible raid.
I agree. We didn't do it the way that most people do it, and our comp wasn't great and all that. So,
well,
Metro, no, he's not mad. He's like, trying to tell him that
all the tiers where you've said that about a boss, where it's like, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. Oh, look at how hard these guys, how hard it was for them.
Hey, Lao Tzu, I was
walk over it because it's not.
I had a lot of trouble with the mechanics on that fight.
Difficulty is not the problem.
It's not things we're bad at. Let's put it that way.
Well, yeah, sure, however you want to put it. But
I don't know. I don't think that's
like,
true.
With this fight, to be fair, we did change the 5 healing thing, and I didn't think it was going to matter on paper. But
that's happened a number of times, Lao Tzu. It really has, but not because I'm so gosh darn good.
So it's
but like, because
errors we're making, I'm sure they're going to still happen. But like the fact is that pull right there could have happened several other times. That's why I was adamant that I thought we were going to kill it that one other pull, because it's like, it's so close and it's so, I think now that we've seen that, it's not going to be as daunting to do the next 3 times. I think
I'll tell you, this fight is the thing I'm the least concerned with. Re-clearing this fight is not a problem for me. I don't mind that at all. In any capacity, yeah.
I just think the only reason that people would want to extend permanently for Stone Legion Generals is to avoid this fight, and I don't think this is something to be feared. So.
Yeah, there's no reason to fear this fight now that we've killed it. We know everything about it. There's nothing left to learn about it. But doing this again a second time is really scary to me.
Can we push off the voting talking about this to see how long it takes us to kill a Nerva again?
Well, anyways, the point
I
was
mean-
just like, you know, there's like 3 angles of it. It's like the Metro's middle ground, the only Stone Legion General's path, and the no Stone Legion General's path. And I think only doing that is going to be a bad idea, and not doing that is silly, because it's like, what if we would have just done it?
Okay, I'm gonna make a poll. All right, this is the first time I've ever done this, but I want everybody's thoughts on this. So hold on.
I do just want to make one comment. I do have a friend who his guild just kills Stone Legion generals, and they had the 200-300 pulls on it, and he said it was more aids than any other fight that he's done in the whole tier.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody say things about the game than I've heard them say on Stone Legion General. So.
Oh,
and I
did
know
you
we
guys
did this
kill
fight.
Canathrius?
It was like
Loudsu, did you get
I
Big
don't know
Daddy
that
V
They were
down?
on it pre-nerf, and they
That's
they
awesome,
were on
buddy.
it pre-nerf, and they said it was
That's
a little
awesome.
bit better post-nerf,
Congrats.
but it's still not a good fight.
I'm sure it's still a bad fight, but it would be nice to find like some guild that did it only post nerf, just because I feel like that's one of those things that people hate it so much that they want to they don't want to let go of that hate even after they nerf it, so they just keep talking about it.
I would also like to know how a guild that killed this fight this way feels about Stone Legion post nerf.
Yeah, I could reach out to some. That's a good question.
Because
I'll check up
this
with you
is
that I've seen.
definitely the most difficult way to do this fight, and the fact that we did it is a testament to, commitment to doing it.
It's more difficult for you guys, okay? But honestly, like the mechanics, this is something I do want to say. Okay, guys, you did excellent. We killed the boss. This is fucking spectacular, okay? But it's not okay to take this long to learn a very basic mechanic like we've seen on this fight, okay? This fight's difficulty did not come in the difficulty it presented to us, okay? We made the difficulty ourselves because you guys refused to be looking at the fight and getting better out of raid nights. There's no reason that 200 pulls in, people should be dying to some of the mechanics they died to, okay? So it's going to be even worse from what I could tell on Stone Legion General. It's the same type of encounter. Maybe it's less fidgety and there's less weird problematic small overlaps and stuff. I don't know, but it's not. It's just going to be 300 pulls of me waiting for you guys to learn mechanics, and I don't know. Just make sure you want that. I'm fine either way. I'm making a poll, and I would like every single person to please vote. Okay, this is not something I would normally ask of you, but I really want everybody's opinion, and we'll talk about the results really quick. Just in Discord there.
It's funny though how we get the taunt swapping down and the boss dies within 4 pulls.
Good call, Jackson. I apologize for overreacting as well.
By the way, we were on the wrong page there because you were I was explaining the move to blue as when I thought you thought I was panicking, and then you said don't move, so I was just ready not even to fucking move to blue. When I was saying the room was covered, I meant when we moved to blue the room was covered. That's why I leaped over there. I wasn't talking about the moves after we got to middle to far end. I was just talking the original move.
Either way, I apologize, man. You didn't deserve that, and I have a lot of respect for you. I apologize.
So, what is the plan for the rest of the night? We're gonna try to clear Averna, or are we calling
We're
it?
not doing anything tonight. Just vote and we'll talk.
I definitely think
I'm
we
gonna
should
get a
kill
fucking
an
big
Nerva.
gulp. I don't know about you guys.
I'm sorry, I'm not rating. This has been far too emotional.
I want to go to sleep.
Just vote. Make sure you guys vote, please.
Josh wants to play Hearthstone. I'm volunteering.
Jix, we're supposed to do keys, bruv.
No.
What, them peasant tens?
So I will say my buddy's guild that is now on Stone Legion that was doing this fight, they were 2 weeks ahead of us on this. They said Sludge Fist post nerf is a fucking joke.
I'm not worried about Sludge Fist. Yeah, so this is something else to consider when we're talking about this, okay? It's not just gonna be we're gonna make progress eventually. I'm not just saying just give up on progress, right? I'm just saying find a more amicable progression approach, okay? And I feel like this is the right way because this boss is gonna fuck us in the ass every time we fight it from now on. It's gonna take us hours to kill this boss, regardless of how good or bad. I don't know, but it's never going to be a one pull kill, okay? So my only concern with it is making sure that we don't spend so much time on it that we can't progress again. So that was where I came up with the idea of closed loop extension, we're calling it, where we just get the Sludge Fist kills and progress until we do. And as soon as we do, we can go full steam. At that point, we have the skip. so we can just go right to Stone Legion.
Right,
You know
and
what I
that's
mean?
the other benefit is that
Yes.
even if we, let's say we got Stone Legion and it's like, oh, okay, last 2 weeks of the thing we don't have enough time to finish Denathrius. Well, at least we have the skip, so if we want to come back and kill Denathrius whenever the fuck we want, we can do it easily.
Yep. Okay, so 20 people voted. There's probably 1 or 2 who haven't. Is somebody still not doing it, or I don't know who's even in here? Sign. I don't know. Okay, so I don't want this, like, yeah, okay, so closed loop wins with 10 votes. Okay, like, that's fine. I don't really care about that. I want to know the 7 people who want to extend until season 2. How do you find the idea I proposed?
I think your idea is fine enough. I just think that 7 weeks is a pretty short amount of time. I wouldn't mind wiping on a boss for 7 weeks, man.
We basically did that on council, is how I view it.
Yeah. Wait, what's that?
Can you explain what you were saying again with this closed loop thing?
I'll explain it one more time, sure. So here's what I was thinking, right? So the next time we raid, we're gonna just prog on Sludge Fist. Like, we're one way or the other. The next time we raid, either the first or the second option is the same, okay? We're gonna kill Sludge Fist. Presumably, it's gonna be easier for us because it's less of a mechanical tincture. I don't know. But regardless, we're gonna kill Sludge Fist. Say that happens the same day, okay? So then that day, the weekends, okay? Then we start a process of killing Sludge Fist enough times to not waste all this bullshit on fucking dumbass farm bosses that nobody wants to do, okay? This one is my number 1. Maybe there's others too. We could kill whatever we want then. At that point, if we wanted to get any other boss killed or any other boss skipped, we'd have full leeway. We can skip Sludge Fist, or we just have to do Sludge Fist and Shriekwing, and that's it. Meaning we don't have to do this boss. Then we can, that should be like 2 hours, right? We kill 2 bosses, 2 hours. Then we could spend 6 hours on whatever else we want to do. Whether that's more progression on Stone Legion General, whether that's, farm, I don't care. But we have the option there. Whereas if we extend until season 2 and we push and push and push all through Stone Legion and we finally get it, and we have push and push and push on Denathrius, and then the patch comes out and we don't get it. Like, that's my fear, right? I do not want to go into next season burned out by these fucking bosses that are coming up. And it's sure, I know there's people out there who are just worried about this achievement for some. I've rated well before this achievement was in the game. I literally don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about the cutting edge achievement whatsoever. All I care about is progression and that we're all here having fun. So whether I get that achievement, I literally don't give a fuck. It makes no difference to me whatsoever in this game. But I know there's some people who want it as like a social status for whatever reason. So I don't know. Like, I'm not able to help with that directly. But all I will say is that we will try our best to continue to progress after we do that. And that's the decision ahead of us. So what else? Who wants to talk about this?
Well, as I just typed in raid chat there, remember, once we do have that closed loop, there's nothing that says that we can't extend on Stone Legion Generals at that point if we find it easy enough, right?
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, we have the option, and the voting's done. I just want to hear from the people who don't agree why, so we can all be on the same page.
I feel like this is a good starting point for this conversation, but again, Sludge Fist could take 1 week, it could take 4 weeks, and then that changes this conversation completely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of why I voted extend until season 2, because I wanted to see how possible it would be for
the
us
closed
to
loop to even
push.
work. Like, if we can't do the closed loop to even get the unlock by the end of the season, we might as well just progress on Stone Legion.
Okay, fair enough. So we could have this conversation again on the Sludge Fist kill, whenever that is. Everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Because like you
So
said,
does
the
that
first
mean we're
the first
extending
two options are the
for
same
next week?
anyway.
One way or the other, I'm not fighting this boss again next week. Yes, so we'll do.
Morbing and Comp, you have to sit out on Sludge Fist so we don't have death.
We'll have to do a
I'll be
Nerva.
on my
Okay,
shaman, dude.
we have to do a Nerva again. Okay, so we have to kill that. Obviously, we've killed that before. It's caused some problems for us in the past, but that's nothing like this fight. I don't care. We'll kill that again, however long that takes. Then we start the wall of Sludge Fist progression. And one way or the other, we are not doing any other boss until Sludge Fist is dead. And then we could revisit this, but I would like it to be the same conversation, just part 2, okay? So if you have any questions now about what my intentions are here or why we're having this conversation, please let me know now. So when we have this conversation again in the future, it's not just like, oh, I don't know. I don't remember this. You know what I mean? I don't know. What are we talking about again? Like, I don't want to do that, okay? So please think about it right now. We'll sit here for as long as we have to, make sure we make the right decision. But one way or the other, we'll just continue to talk about it again, I guess, because there's no rush to make the decision now anyway. If you really want to do it, Nerva, we can, but I just really don't want to go in there and wipe. I really would like to not.
Someone already left the raid too.
Let's just not, please.
Let's
I know we should do it, and I understand, but I'm just so drained by this fight. You have
Oh
idea.
no.
I would
Game
rather
is
do it next
crashing.
week. You could always do a raid check to see who would want to continue.
I just spilled some coke on my modem. I don't know what's happening to my internet.
Okay.
Oh, my modem's in Miami.
So any other comments on this, guys? I want everybody to be on the same page here. Like I said, I love you guys, man. This is the guild. This is why I raid. Okay, you guys. So we had this happen a little bit in Nyalotha. It was a much different situation though, because the skip was there. Like we knew what we needed to do to get it. There was no nonsense to do it. We had what we needed. This time it's gonna be fucking difficult to get. Okay, and I think it can put us in the position we want to be in, but realistically, as long as everybody's on the same page about what that position is, that's all I'm asking. But it seems like we are.
I think Morgan has the right idea. Don't think of it right now. Just wait, see where we're at. Something
And that's fine. And just
it could get
don't
nerfed.
care.
There's so much shit that could happen.
It's true. There could be changes to the raid as well that will change our approach. I just want to make sure that this conversation just continues then, and there's nobody on this periphery who's like, what are we talking about? When we get there, we have to go over it all, but that's fine.
No,
I
at the end of the
appreciate.
day, I don't care what we do. Like,
Okay.
just
thank
you
Sarah.
guys all decide.
So anyway, that's that then. Okay, so very good work, guys. Again, it's a hell of a ride. I appreciate you guys being along for it. This would have broken a weaker group mentally. So very good work. We'll be back next week, and we'll kill a Nerva, hopefully in short order, and then we will get our Sledgefist progression beginning. So
I'm
thank
not
you.
gonna
again.
lie, I'm pretty proud of us for killing it that
Yeah.
order.
Congratulations, guys. It's another thing. I'm just gonna say this out loud while I'm still streaming. The people who are like, this fight is not killable this way. It's nobody kills it like this until they've mastered the fight. You guys are fucking retards. It's false. Okay. I've looked at 7 different fucking guilds who killed it this way the first time. So if you're gonna talk shit about something you don't even understand, get the fuck off this channel and stay away from me. But in general, obviously, it's the harder way to do the fight, and I regret doing it. Okay. You want to hear that from me? There you go. You hear it. But the reason we did it was because we just did not have a comp that was ever going to be able to do it when we started it. No balanced druids, no fire mages. I was the only DK. I simply did not have the mental bandwidth to be running around gripping mobs, doing the tank requirement, and calling every single fucking mechanic out. So that's where we are. Hopefully we'll never be in this position again, because I feel like we're at our strongest when I could sit back and do the raid leading, and you guys can just pump and do the best that you can. That's how we kill bosses. So this was a very challenging fight for that reason alone. Okay. But
honestly, like.
All right, guys.
We're
done with the raid, and I think the
had
conversation
we
is
switched to 5 healers, and had we known about the tank
Uh,
thing, like from the get-go, I feel like we would
wrapping up.
a couple weeks ago.
So-
honestly. Like we would have given
Yep.
ourselves enough opportunity.
I will
happened
call that a
earlier.
stream, and I want to
Literally,
thank you for
we
copping
spent-
by for
we
the
spent 6
kill.
hours on this fight, 5 healing it.
I want you to remember to
Like,
take care of yourselves,
We were
everybody,
not in a
and each other.
situation to kill
Peace.
the fight for healing it. Like you
Stop
said,
it.